Now I'm good. So 3, 2, 1, go. And there are 2 error messages at the start for some reason. Alright, so this is Star Revenge 1, the very first Star Revenge out of like a million hacks under the series. So this game is clearly not as good as the other ones. It's got a lot of bugs. The levels are like a lot shorter, I gotta say. They're not that much worse, but the thing that makes it fun to play is that levels aren't huge. There's no stupid things to find. But this level's pretty simple. You just the only hard thing in this level really is there's one star where there's an invisible wall, and I'm gonna actually go for that first, just in case something does happen. It's this one over here. There's a way to avoid it though, hopefully. Alright, I got it. 99 more to go. Kappa. Oh, that lag spike. Beautiful. But one thing I should mention about this hack is that for the main levels, the warps work fine, where you just spawn right outside of the pipe whether you die or, you know, get a star. But in the secret levels, that's not the case. For some reason he didn't put default, or he kept the default warps, which is like at the same spot in one overworld, which is kind of bad because then you lose more time if you die in a secret course, like the cap levels or anything like that. As far as most of them go, I know the last 2 secret levels they have proper warps, but besides that they don't really. So that was King Bomb, pretty easy. Although the fire is a huge pain sometimes. Not really much to say about this star. It's just wall kicking. But if you don't know how to set it up, it can be kind of tricky. Because there's no, you have to kind of cross over to the other section without falling. Okay, for this star there's a skip that skips all of the pillar climbing if you just do these wall kicks. Do these wall kicks. There you go. And that's going to be the end of course 1 for now, because you need wing cap for the rest of the stars. The secrets and the reds and hundreds. Okay. I really don't like course 2 in this game to speedrun. All the stars are very tricky if you want to do them fast. Like this one here. Okay, got it. But that ledge grab can be very hard because of the wind. And for some reason there's a bunch of boxes piled on top of each other there. Oops. I'm just gonna play it a little safe here. Okay. There is a slide jump you can do to get to the last platform there, but it doesn't even save that much time and it's very risky. So this cannon I'm about to go into, it's already open, so like you don't have to do anything to get into it, which is kind of cool. That you don't have to find like a cannonball bomb or anything. Alright, so the thing I'm gonna do here to skip most of this star is you go to the warp that usually leads you to the wing cap, but instead of going to the wing cap, you just jump down to the top part of this, and then you can jump over here, and then you can get the star. Here we go! The same thing's gonna happen for the next star, but we're just gonna jump down into a different spot. And also that's that side flip wall kick I've been doing to get up there is not the intended way, but it's pretty easy and it saves time compared to crossing the windy bridge. So I'm just gonna go. Oops, I rewarped. Alright, that's fine. So what we're gonna do is just go over here onto this switch. Uh-oh. Just get to these boxes. And you have to go around the Trollia. Alright. One more star before reds and hundreds. Oops. So this star is pretty hidden. It's just kind of in the wall. Yeah, like not exactly sure how you'd find that casually, but it's there. Okay. So for the star you actually have to cross this windy bridge to get this coin. And to ground pound that just gets rid of all your speed so that you don't go flying across the bridges. Alright, this next section is weird too. It's kind of a cool strat to get extra coins that most people normally wouldn't think of. So what you do is you do the same thing with the warp, and instead of jumping down immediately, you get the 5 coins from him, and then you jump down to this red coin. Oh my god. So up ahead are a few pretty interesting Lakitus and how you have to kill them. And it can be very, very difficult. Okay, that time that wasn't too good or too bad. It was average. Okay, and then this guy. Oh my, okay. And you can do a cool little skip here to get up this thing without having to wall kick. Ah. Okay, these wind platforms are very scary as well. Okay. Other chat, Davey. And romhack's done quick. I have a lot of extra coins. That's good. Guess I did kill a lot of enemies. Okay, so last red coin I left just for down here, because it's an easy one to leave for last. Okay, that's that level done. Alright, next is wing cap, which we kind of already, like you already saw where it was, so just gonna go back there again. Ah. I hate that cannon shot sometimes when you don't know if you have to adjust it or not. Okay. So it's right in here, and the first thing you gotta do is go all the way to the right to get this, to get the cap switch itself. Then you can fly over that wall, or around the wall, I mean. Then this cannon you want to aim in the top right corner to get out of this thing. Okay. Now I'm not gonna grab the cap and be a little risky and try and go for capless for this. I better go faster. See, if you fly around here, there's another section. Uh-oh, I broke the cat or box. I better hurry up. Okay. There we go. So that's the hardest star. There's only 2 stars in this level. And you guys can see what I mean, like when you get a star, it doesn't spawn you outside of course 2, it spawns you right there in the overworld. Got a Skype thing. I'll check that in case it's from Cartoon or something in a second. Okay. Can go around the wall again, just to get this, just to get here. I mean. Go. Okay. So this star is like the same exact thing, except instead of going around the building, there's just a star inside. Oops. Good thing you don't really need wing cap for this star. Yeah. Alright, up next is course 4. Now this level has some pretty interesting strats that I'm gonna try. So the first thing I'm gonna do is this skip, which is inspired from Night of Doom. Where you can make it on top. Oops, that's not good. But I'll just do it again. Okay, so the first star you're gonna get once you get up here is the Tuxie star. And he's right over here, and you have to jump down and go some weird way to get to his mom. You just have to do some sliding. You gotta try and not hit a wall as best as you can. Okay. Definitely one of the most complex baby penguin stars I've ever seen in a hack. Okay, I'm gonna do the same exact skip again but for this star, for the next star. Ah. Okay, so once you're up here, then you can get the stars over here, so you can go get this one. Oops. Okay. So that's all the stars where you go on top of the level, but there's some other things you can do for these next stars. Alright, I'm gonna try the skip once. It's pretty hard. Shellless. So the skip's getting the shell and all that. Alright, I got it. That's cool. So that skip's using the shell to have to get over here. Alright, this next star, there's nothing really too special, except there's like a little BLJ at the end you can do, which I'm probably just gonna do for fun. But hit the wall. So there's a lot of invisible walls around this area. Okay, let's do this. Top kick. That's just a cool little thing you can do. Alright, one more regular star for coin collecting. And this star's a lot of fun if you don't fall in one of the holes, and you'll see what I mean. Alright, perfect. So as you saw, there was like holes I was able to bounce over. Well, if you actually fall in, then there's lava in there, and there's really no way of getting out. Alright, now time for reds and hundreds. Alright, these blue coins can be really difficult, and I don't want to miss one. Okay, thank you. Also, weird thing is that the timer keeps ticking for blue coins, but there's actually none left, which is kind of weird. When it usually stops ticking once you've collected all of them. Oops. Okay. Okay. Took a lot of bounce, but that's fine. We only really need this shell for that coin and for this red, and then we can just go up. So there's actually two blue coin switches in this level, and let's just get all these first. So the last two reds are just in these two sections. And one thing that's important to do is not collect the last red coin at the when you fall down from the last red coin, because then you'd have to make a whole trip back up unless you get some crazy frame perfect stuff. But that's not going to be an issue now. So I just need to kill some Goombas to get the 100 coins. Okay. Okay. So that level's done. Now we go to one of the hardest levels in the game, known as Ouija. Alright, just gotta avoid that first. Anyone who's played this game does not like this level at all, but it's necessary for 100% speedrun, so I'll just do the best I can. So the pipe entrance is right over here, and this is actually one of the secret levels that works when you die. It like doesn't spawn you somewhere crazy, but this entire level is just Luigi's face, which is pretty funny. It's a pretty cool concept to design, except that everything that isn't black is quicksand, so that's why I'm moving very carefully across everything. And the red star things are red coins, and you have to get 8 of them. So as you can see, they don't give you a lot of room to stand on at all. Okay, so that's part 1. Also, when Redone 2.0 comes on after this run, you'll see how much of a joke that level is compared to this one. Okay, so just gonna do a thing over here to grab that. Okay, last 2. Okay. You don't really have many options in this level besides kicking and jumping, just to stay on the black. Alright. I just need to not choke. Okay. Alright, first try. That's cool. And then we're just gonna warp back here using this thing. Alright, and then... Oops, wrong way. Ah! Just gonna go back to course 1 to get the stars that we missed before. So this level is usually short on coins, unless you get like a ton in the sky. So I'm just gonna kill a few enemies here and there. And there's a certain there's a certain red coin and Chuckya I'm gonna leave for last. Also, I hope I don't miss that blue coin. Okay. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot a red coin. That would have been bad. So we're gonna do the same exact skip as before to get on top of the pillars because there's a red coin on one of these. Okay, and then it's got a long jump down. Okay, that was close. Okay, those coins didn't go too crazy, thankfully. I was able to get all of them. You can get this with just a ledge grab, that's good. Ooh. Those two killed each other, that's kind of convenient. You can just kind of get these coins in the air. Hopefully. Get out of the way. Okay, one more jump. Okay, I guess that's as much we're getting, so. The rest of the coins besides the 7 I'm leaving for later is just gonna be from the air, and you'll see what I mean soon. So these just these rings of coins in the air that are really convenient for this mission. Okay. Okay, that's good. Alright, that fly guy, I hope he doesn't troll me. He did. Ah. Alright. Whatever. Are there any enemies I can kill so I won't have to make a full trip up? Oh my god, that coin is running so fast. I think, yeah, and there's some bomb bombs I didn't kill up here. That's convenient. Alright. So, I didn't waste too much time, but yeah. I'm just glad I didn't die from it or something like that. Oh, that too. I gotta watch where I'm going. Okay. So this last star is kind of the same as the coin collecting, where you just fly through the rings and get the secrets that are in the middle. Okay. This time we don't actually need all the coins though. Ooh, I forgot a thing. But I think this is fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean intentional, because you land, yeah. And the star is just over here. Alright, so that finishes off course 1. Next up is one of my least favorite courses in the game. This level. It's so easy to die just everywhere because of these platforms and the dumb challenges that come after, and the stars are really long, so it's not fun, but you get through it. Sniped. What? Okay, just I think enough time still. I do, okay. Okay. Those platforms are very scary. Okay. Another thing about this level is that certain stars don't spawn until certain stars are star specific, meaning you have to get a certain amount or be selected on the star itself when you can get it. Such examples are star 6, where the boxes to get to the end platform only spawn on star 6. And star 2 here only appears if you've gotten star 1, so I'm actually not going to get star 1 until after this next star. So this is a pretty cool strat where you can just bounce on the quicksand to get over to the star without doing any stupid jumps with a bad camera. That was close. Okay. Okay. Notice the double check here? That's like your worst nightmare in the 100 coin mission. It's even more scary that I found a way to actually clip through the floor when you grab one of them. But I think I found a way to where that doesn't happen, or I can prevent it. Alright, so this star, like I just got star 1 back there. So now I'm actually able to get the star 2 here because the boxes actually spawn over here. I also don't know what it means by the lol star returns because there wasn't exactly a game before this, the Star Revenge game, but who knows. Alright, an orange coin journey. Let's do this. And the reason why you have to inch up to you have to hug the wall and then do a wall kick there is because there's an invisible wall. But you don't hit it if you do that. Kinda forgot to explain that before. Also, this level you want as many coins as possible as well. Okay. Okay. Oops, forgot to hit the switch. Alright, so there's one red coin I'm really nervous about, and 2 Chuckies I'm really nervous about. And you can probably tell which ones those are. But as for this coin, it's right down here, but you have to jump and it's very thin. Okay. Do not fall. I fell. Rip. Should have been more careful. I knew it was gonna happen too. I always die here. Should probably get rid of him. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, I'm just trying to focus on this. So I don't want to die again. Just gotta make sure you're lined up. That Spiney's coming really close. Okay. Alright, let's be careful here now. There we go. Okay, I think I'm set. As long as the 2 Trollias don't do what they do best, I should be fine. Oh, and I have a Lakitu as well. Okay. I gotta get one of these to a good spot. Just one. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but oh my god, they're both in the same spot. I'll just get one of them in the middle so that they can't possibly throw me off. Okay. Can I get back up there before, like... I don't think so. I should probably grab this coin in case. Rest in peace coins, but I have enough, so it's good. There you go. Okay. One more. Ah. So these boxes were the ones that I was talking about before, where like these didn't spawn until you selected on star 6. So that's the end of that level. Ah, I didn't grab it. That's fine though. I don't really know where there's 2 doors to get into the level. It's kind of weird. Ah. Okay. There's nothing too complicated about this level. There's like one skip, I think. Oops. Okay, there we go. That's just to get on the at the end of the housetop roofs really easily. Oh, I forgot that was slippery. Oops. Okay. So the maze star I'm actually gonna get last because like apparently the star only spawns when you're on star 6, so you can like go down there and swim to where the star would be and it just isn't there. So this Reds and Hundreds route is pretty weird because there are certain parts of the level in this where if you get the 100 coin star, it will crash because of the way that levels were like imported and made 4 times bigger than what they're supposed to be. So I have to get the star in a certain location so that it doesn't do that. And that's mainly why I go to this pipe first, because that pipe leads to the other end of the level. Alright, so now that part's done, we just have to go back to this part. And actually we have to climb this thing first before we can do anything. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Starias, or the star version of Chucky's, is that they always throw you in the spot where they spawn at the beginning of the level. So they're not like regular Chucky's where they'll just throw you wherever they are. And that's why I end up in weird spots sometimes. So there's actually a red coin in one of these boxes, so along with actually having to grab coins that are in here, you have to get the red coin, which is in that one. And now I can go get the star. So this is the place where the game never crashes, if you get the 100 coin star here. Alright. Not too bad of a mission. So this maze, I still to this day do not know how you're supposed to get in there besides clipping. Because the maze is always closed, so I guess they always just intended you to clip through it. Alright, now we go to Bowser 1, where it has the most interesting red coin placements I've ever seen in a Bowser level, I think. It also definitely has the most triangles. These red coins can definitely be tricky to find if you're not looking with a close eye. Oh, that's not good. Ah. I almost saved it. Okay. My god. Scary. Oh my god, don't die here, please. Alright, I don't like this fire spewer at all. Okay. Oh my god, go. Whoa. That was close. Okay, so that's... There's like one more hard jump, and then that's the rest of this level. Done. Uh-oh. Okay, that last fire platform was like the last thing they really need to avoid. So. Same Bowser fight as the original. Very easy. Alright, time for the hardest star in the game. Like Anti-Ouija can't even, or even Anti-Ouija can't compare to this star. You'll see what I mean. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I like honestly lost a run. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if our HDQ got cancelled because of this star. Just kidding. Oh god. Okay, I got the quick release. Okay, I don't like this level. I like 3 stars in it, but everything else I just really do not like. The 3 stars I like is the star on top of the house, the maze star, once you know what you're doing, and this star. And even this one you can still mess up. Ah, I missed it. But the reason why course 15 exists is because he had problems like having the key actually lead to Overworld 2 for some reason. Oh my god, what's going on? I think it's because I got a firstie or something, but yeah, that's the reason why. So he just had a star put you in Overworld 2 instead. And the same thing happens with the first redone, not the second one. But that's the star, and that one's a lot longer to get for some reason. And it's course 13, not 15. Don't really know why. Might as well go for the hard star now. Oh my god. I thought I ground pound, but eh. The main reason why I don't like this star is because you have to jump on tiny tree branches while Fly Guys and Lakitus are trying to attack you. It's just not fun at all. You just gotta be patient with this star. Just wait. There you go. I'm sure you can hear the Lakitu above me. Okay. And then I think that's the last real threat for the star. Okay. And the tree is, the top of the tree is hollow, so you can just jump through it. Not very much to say about that star, besides the fact that those wall kicks to get up to that one section of the house was a skip. When normally you'd have to climb all these random pillar things, but it's a lot easier to just do that. Okay, and this is a lot of star a lot of people hate if they don't know what they're doing. So a little tip is to go in 2 pipes. 1, then 2. And then the star will be right here. It's really ridiculous trying to find the first time around because everything looks the same and the star is hidden away, but once you know what you're doing, it feels awesome to get that star. Alright, I'll go for secrets now. So these I don't like because they're all unmarked, so you have no clue where they are. That one I got really lucky. That one I got really lucky too, but I have a general idea of where they are. Like that one's in between the 2 trees. The one where it got thrown into was also in between 2 trees, kinda. And the last one I still don't have a clue where it's exactly spawned, but this one's like at the end. But this one is just kind of in the flowers, and I don't like it at all. And there's a lot of Chuckias here. Okay. You just kind of gotta run around in zigzags and pray. Okay. That went pretty well otherwise though. Another thing is that if there's no invisible walls to keep you from going on the ceilings of this level, or just the top part of it, but all of that makes you instantly die because it's a death barrier, so you don't want to do that. One of the main reasons I hate this Reds and Hundreds mission is because of the Chuckias. But okay, those 2 went good. There's a way to manipulate them so they can't chase after you if they're in a corner. Okay. Oops. Okay. This level is pretty lenient on coins. You usually have about 5 extra if you do the route right. And you don't really need to kill any enemies. Like that one I just did by accident, but... And that one too. So there's no red coins in that room, surprisingly, but that's where all the blue coins are. Ah, whoa. Ooh, that other one tried to grab me too. Okay. Doing this in first person cameras a lot. It's very hard, but it's the only way you see what's going on. Okay. Uh-oh. Lol. I killed the enemy. Oh my god. Are these two gonna gang up on me? Okay, at least I got that one to work. Oh my god. I just keep jumping into them. Or it's only one this time. Totally. Oh, I can't even get a double star spawn. I was gonna try for that because I have gotten it in the past. Okay, so that's the end of course 7. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna hope and pray that Metal Cap goes well. It's one of the harder levels in the game, and it is honestly brutal if you die. Because this is one of those stages where it doesn't have correct warp, so it'll spawn you outside of course 6 if you fail. Even if you get a star, it spawns you outside of there, but... So Metal Cap is kind of hidden away, but if you look around here, it shouldn't be that hard to find. I did not know that there was actually a wall there. I'm glad. And it probably isn't good. I'm going in with limited health, but I think I'll be fine. Okay. Also, the reason why I'm in a Lakitu cam is because in a lot of hacks where there's all this is all toxic gas surrounding the level. So if I use Mario Cam, the camera just goes above you and it's nearly impossible to control. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. But now it's good because this area isn't surrounded with toxic gas anymore. Because, you know, as you can see, I'm not losing any health from just breathing. Okay, so the shell star. This is really stupid and it should not exist, but it does, so I have to deal with it. Okay, that's part 1. And part 2 is going through this tiny gap, hoping you don't hit the wall. Okay, I got it. Alright. So that's the harder out of the 2 stars in this level. I should have mentioned earlier that there's okay, but I should have mentioned earlier that there's only 2 stars in each cap switch. So that's definitely the harder of the 2. The other one is just lava bouncing, and while it can be a little bit precise, it's nowhere near as bad. Oh, that's not good. That was definitely a weird angle change. This one check it does not let me get the good release. Maybe like he doesn't hold on to you for that long. It just doesn't work. Cyberbully. Alright, let's be more careful this time. There we go. And you can actually ledge grab all these platforms, which I'm glad that he wasn't lazy with that either. I hate dying in this level, and I always do, because it actually is a bit hard. He won't let me go. Definitely my least favorite cap switch. And once you see Vanish Cap, that's you're gonna realize how much I'm actually saying, but I actually like Vanish Cap more than this. And I'm not gonna spoil what Vanish Cap is for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but it's pretty beautiful. Now I gotta be careful in the level as well. So for this I don't have to get the heart because I have the metal cap activated for that. That was a bad choice, but I still made it. Ah! Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not sure what camera to use here. All this is very scary. Because you... Alright, one more. I made it. Nice. Alright. One more hard stage out of the way. Also, this is a pretty hilariously sad skip for this next star. Just gotta do that. Normally you're supposed to get the shell and surf all the way around, but not necessary whatsoever. Alright, so for these next few stars, I actually found a skip that allows you to use the metal cap in a certain way. Like, the reason why I get metal cap first now is so that I can pull off this trick where you can just lava bounce up here and kind of break the whole star instead of climbing around the whole tower. But there's actually 2 stars you can use this for. I'm not going to use it for this one currently. I'm going to go to the King Womp star first because it's like right next to this one. You gotta get as close as possible to that one spot. Okay. You gotta find safe spots in the star. It's the most important part. But I already found all mine, so that's cool. I do like this King Womp fight though, how it's over a bunch of quicksand. I almost said circles. But I think those are decagons. I'm not sure. Alright, I'll get the other star now. That uses the metal cap. Oops. Rip. And you do actually need a lava bounce for that star. I'm gonna try a small skip for this star. Not that. Ah, I don't think this is gonna work with this camera. Okay, there we go. That just skips some of the pillars, it's not that fast. So where I got the metal cap for in the dark room star, well there's another there's more to it than just the metal cap. He hit it there because people would probably just think that it's a star and you just leave. Rip piranha plant. Okay, this star's coin route is also interesting. Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, I forgot a coin. I just remembered. Alright, I'll get it. I have to go back up to a little bit before this part, so I'll just remember then. Alright, but for this part, you want to use the shell without getting hit a million times. Oh my god. Okay. Well, actually, I can use the shell to get this. Never mind. Oh wait, this is the wrong room. I always mix up these two. Alright, there we go. So then once you get those, you can go back over here. And the rest of the coins are along this path. What thing just died? I heard that. Oh, I almost missed it. Okay. The last red coin is just over here that you have to jump down. Okay. So that's the end of course 6. Not one of my favorite levels. But I do like this star, the overworld red coins. I can't get out. And you also open up this 50 star door in the process. Now, the reason why the other doors didn't do this is because it only does that weird star animation thing. If the star doors have the same number as in the original 64, like 1 or 3 or 50 or 70. Or, well, 70 in this game, I think just lets you through the door. Go. Okay. Alright, next off is course 8. I don't like this level either. Mostly because of the reds and hundreds, but there is other hard stuff in it too. I also don't like how small this level is scaled compared to other ones and other hacks in general. Alright, star 1 isn't that bad, but it's the other stars involving the cannon and the wing cap and all that that make it bad. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go up here yet. What the? Okay. Okay, Fly Guy. I'll wait for him this time. Okay. No! I hate these tiny platforms so much. You have no idea. It looks really easy, and that's because it is really easy, but it's very easy as well to fall off. Also, not sure if this was obvious or not, but those aren't real coins in the thing. It's just textures to look like a coin. Oh, dude, go faster. Ah! Okay. Okay, this is one of the stars I don't like, because there are invisible walls around the star, and around the red coin that's like above the star. And yes, you'll see what I mean. There's not a very good visual cue for this, but I'll try. Oh my god, he almost killed me. The fly guys are so trolly in this game. I guess just enemies in general. Oh my god. Got it? Okay. Now all that worries me is the red coin that's above that star. Okay, so for this red coin mission, Reds and Hunters mission, why I don't like it is because there's only like 115 or like 100 and it's almost 120, but that's not a lot. But for this star, you actually need to go over to the second part of it, which is very scary to go to. I think I'm gonna do that first, after I get this coin, which is also equally as hard. So it's gonna be this, then the cannon shot, then, well, both cannon shots really. Is he gonna cooperate? No, he's not. Not at all. Okay. Aw. Missed both. Okay. Okay, now I get to go back up. Ew. Go. I bonked. I didn't bonk. Okay, that's good. I came really close to. I thought I was. But that's why it's good you do it early-ish in the route. So that's, whoa, that stuff like that doesn't happen. Or if it, oh, that's not good. But if it does happen, then you get to like start the mission over again without losing too many coins. Okay, one thing I want to kill before, whoa, before I go over to the other area is this thing. Is the fly guy over here and the check-in itself. Okay. Alright, I got both coins, that's cool. And how many will I get from him? Almost all, that's good too. Just move it up by the tiniest amount on that. Also, the reason why I have to make such a specific cannon shot into that one part is because I'm currently walking on like the white sand, but the part that looks like more yellow than the rest is actually instant death for some reason. So that's why I'm doing all this weird stuff to avoid that. Check you fell, rip. Oh my god. Getting destroyed by every fly guy in this game. Ah, come on, get out. Okay, so oh, that is not a good coin to leave for last. I just realized. Should be fine though. Yeah. I just need a couple more coins. But this level is really crucial. You get, oh, okay. I did not know there was another check yet, but it's really crucial. You get as many coins as possible because I got a ton of fly guys, but you can't always get that same RNG. Okay. Probably one of the most annoying Reds and Hundreds missions done. Okay, so this star is also star specific, and it's a pretty creative star, but it's also pretty hard at some points. Mostly the ending. Now there are more coins in here than what's on the outside, but it's not exactly worth it to get the red coin mission by itself and then go back here to get the hundreds, because you know this is star specific. Ah, come on. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, these boxes is what I'm worried about. Okay. There we go. This next star is also star specific with the wing cap, and I'm pretty sure it's in like every redone version of this game. And it's a pretty cool star, so at least it's fitting. Now for this you don't actually want to use the cannon for it because you would have too much speed trying to get into the area you want to go. And you also don't want to hit any death barriers, so it's kind of precise. And there's also a bunch of weird things like slopes in the air. And in this one there's no hole, which doesn't make it obvious to find it first. But yeah, Vanish Cap incoming. That's level 2016. And you'll see why. Okay, there we go. And what is it, you ask? It's a huge maze! Now for most of this though, you just have to go to the left, but when you actually want to get to the stars themselves, you have to just memorize it. And I'm gonna hope that I memorized it well enough. So over here is pretty easy, you just make all the left turns possible, and then there's the switch. Right here. Okay, so for this part, you gotta sneak like around the corner. And then go here. And then go around this way. And then the star is barely visible because it's like a different color on the outside by a little bit. And for some reason it just kind of spawned you outside of course 7. Like I'm not really sure what Broda was thinking or if he just got lazy with it, but it's not that far of a trip, but still. Okay. I also don't know why the cannon is like green in this game. Just gotta aim it up a little bit. Since I already got one of the stars, and the next one isn't too bad, it's just a little confusing. Forgot. Gotta sneak around the corner for this one too. And you have to make a bunch of crazy turns. Wait, I think it's this way. Yeah, okay. And this one, it's actually impossible to hit the box without the vanish cap. I've tried. But yeah, that's the end of vanish cap. It's not too horrible if you know what you're doing, but unless you've really seen someone else do it, you just don't know. Alright, so coming up is one of my favorite courses in this game. Course 9. So for the first of these stars, I'm gonna use the shell. That was close, but I'm gonna use this shell to just move faster throughout the thing, rather than just like long jumping or doing dives. And then the skip is just going through here and lava bouncing up to this one of these steps. And the reason why we go to, I mean, it is technically possible to get this star without vanish cap. You could kick the box, but it's very risky. You don't need to do it. Like that one corner you can kick, but not really worth it. Pretty sure it's slower as well, but there is one star that actually does need the shell though. I mean, there's two where it's like intended, but one of them actually does need it. Need a better angle. And it's over here as well. So it's, you have to climb the lava with this shell. And then you just get here. So one thing I actually have to do is, once again, there's a star specific star, I guess, where the cannon, the bomb body that opens the cannon only shows up on a certain star, and it's like on the star where you need the cannon itself. So I'll be trying to get every other star before that. I believe that one is star 3 as well, so I should be good after I get this star. Okay, that was good. One thing to mention about the reds and hundreds that are coming up after this other star is that if you spawn it around the castle area, it will crash. the game, kind of like how it can in Course 3 if you do it in the wrong spot. But I have a way to make sure it doesn't do that. I don't know why I lose my speed there. Okay, so here's the cannon bomb. Now if I want to get this skip, I need this fly guy to cooperate and give me his 2 coins. I don't want him to do this. Come on. No. Okay, now I actually have to go around. And I almost died. Wow, these fly guys are on point. Every single one in every level has messed with me on an insane level. Let's go the intended way. Like a nerd with no health. Ah! One thing I should mention about this cannon shot is that it's very precise, but it automatically starts you out with the perfect height for it. So you only really need to set up the here. So like it gives you the good height, and then you just need to set it up. I think that's good. It's not even the middle of the cloud. Okay. There's a visual cue I have for that, so it makes it easy. Just involves the arrows of the cannon. Okay. Alright, reds and hundreds. Let's do this. Now for this you can actually miss quite a bit of coins, which is probably one of the reasons why I like this level. Is that you're never strict or short on coins. I leave a certain part of the just level to get the 100 coin star in. Oh my god. Oops, did not mean to do that. Is that? Oh, okay. Ah. I think I got all the red coins that I needed. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, I have a ton of coin. Oh wow, I kind of forgot that there's like lakitus at the bottom that I can use to help me. I could just get, yeah. Another thing is I can't really get the star in here because this is one of the boundary things that happens for some reason. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's a mistake. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I could get some coins from the lakitu. Just as many as yeah, just as many as I think I still have to like go around. I don't want to risk dying with this many coins. To be honest, it was my fault for being that risky. Okay, just don't die. It's fine. Okay, I didn't die, even though I kind of walked right through them. Uh-oh. I should be fine still, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Okay. So here it never crashes the game. Where'd the star go? Get it! Okay. Okay, so this little random meme for it actually has 2 mazes in it, which is fun. I'll just get this one over with first. Yeah, okay. This one isn't too bad, you just gotta kind of hug the right wall instead of the left one. And then you just gotta make some left turns. Okay, here's the second one. Oh my god. Oh my god, go. Dude, where am I going? Uh-oh. Am I lost? I might be lost. I think I'm lost. Just find air. I can't find it. Where did I even come in through? I'm dead. I think I know where I made a wrong turn too. That's sad, but rip. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I think I was supposed to go. Or maybe not. Can't figure out where I went the wrong way then. I'm Unless you like go all the way over here. No, you don't actually. What? I'm getting really confused. And I don't like that. I think I did go the right way at first. I just didn't pull it off right. Because this is like the second part of the maze. Oh yeah, here's the star. Okay, I just went in too many complicated directions. Oh, so that hole for the star is very tiny, so you have to like punch it so you don't get stuck. Pingus! I love that writing. Okay, so that skips pushing the box right there, that triple jump. And then... Oops. Oh, why? These platforms are so stupid. That time I didn't hit an invisible wall, but on the one where I almost fell, I hit an invisible wall. It's just not fun. And along with, yet again, fly guys that just want you dead, and it surprisingly works. Let's use you. Okay. And then we get to get the star on the big smiley face. Or the face of XD. Even though it's not the same one. This star's much easier than the other one. You just kind of go in the door over here. And the big finger pointing out the... Whoa, okay. that was a little sketchy, but... So, yeah, now that I'm at the Reds and Hundreds mission, all the red coins are now yellow. I'm not good at hacking, neither do I know how to, so I don't know how I did that, but I'm sure it couldn't be that hard, but... It is the gimmick of this Reds and Hundreds mission. It makes all the same noises and everything. Oh my god, die. Okay. Where is this coin? Did I miss it again? I don't like that coin because most of the time you just can't see. Wow. Wrecked. Dude, where is he going? Oh my god. Don't you dare do that? Okay. God. Okay, that's the last one. Not sure I did a single ground pound on him. Okay. So this is one of the red coins I didn't want to leave for last because it's over a huge pit. Okay. Where is he? Oh, okay. This level is very calm, I must say. Okay. I just need to not slide down. I might, but okay, didn't. Okay. Just one more. So this is also star specific. It's just a bunch of secrets inside of a painting, I guess. It's just hollow. I mean, it's always hollow in every other mission. There's just no secrets there if it's not on star 6. There we go. So that star is actually outside of the normal boundary of like the level, so you have to use a fly guy to get to it. Okay. Okay. Most important thing there is to just not fall. That's pretty much it. Okay, Bowser 2. This level's actually pretty cool besides the fact that the star spawns at the bottom of the level, but at this part, if you just crouch, you'll just start sliding as if it's a normal slide and you'll have the same speed, which is pretty cool. Also, this level is like entirely blue except for like very minuscule sections, which really goes to show that this was made by Brodude. Oh no. Whoa. Okay, this works. Okay, there we go. Very thankful for that fly guy. It's probably the only one in the entire game so far that's actually helped me. exactly what I mean. Also, that box has a lot of invisible walls around it, so just gotta be careful. No way. Whoa, I didn't die. Ah! Being swarmed. Okay, just don't get hit by the snowman. Well, you did, but it didn't matter. It's good. Okay. So some of the skips is like, this whole pyramid is a triangle, obviously since it's a pyramid, but the slopes aren't that steep, so you can just kind of kick up some parts, which let you do some cool skips. Okay. So we actually need to get back to Overworld 1 now. So the exit course. So that like doing that is actually faster than saving and quitting, because saving and quitting puts you at the beginning platforms again, instead of where you just go back in and then land at the key door. Okay, so for this first part, I actually need to do this with just metal cap, because the cannon bomb is actually where the slide entrance is, almost there. It's like almost where the pipe is. I think I also want this red. Okay, not too bad. But I actually do need that cannon for the red coin star in the overworld. So okay, so the slide time for this is you have to beat 13 seconds. So you have to get 13 seconds or under. Now, if you're playing this casually, that might seem impossible. But if you know what you're doing, most of the time you can just get it, because you do a double bonk. Did that actually slow me down a bit? Oh my god. Whoa, I died. Alright. But yeah, as long as something stopped my speed for a second. That was kinda weird. Not sure what though. Like I said before, the deaths in this game that you're gonna have are gonna be very, very stupid. There's not gonna be any logical deaths you're ever gonna come across, and mistakes as well, like the part where I just hit an invisible wall. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let's not do what I did last time, the second time. So you just bonk off both of these walls and then you basically have the star. My best ever time on this was a 12.1. So, anyone willing to try and beat it, go for it. So yeah, it spawns you here because it doesn't have good warps. So there's only 2 stars there, just the yeah, just the time one I just got, and then there's just one at the end. So I'm just gonna shoot the cannon. Oh, that's not good. I think I... Okay. Didn't hit invisible all this time. Okay. I don't even need to really beat the slide time, but it's recommended. Another thing I can do to save 3 seconds, or it's really 2 because you have to wait. You can wait until it's past 13 seconds like that, so you can just skip the animation of the faster star spawning. Also that ledge grab. Okay, now the overworld reds. A weird thing you can do is just kind of grab that ledge like that. I don't know why it works, why you can grab it when you're so low, but I missed it. Oh well. I haven't been very consistent with that lately. A faster way is to just die so you spawn at the beginning and you're able to get this coin instead of traveling backwards. And if you die, you keep your red coins, like you just saw. Since this is like an overworld. Okay, so the only 2 ones left is the one on the platform I missed on that jump, and the one near course 4. So I'm just gonna get this one first. So what I'm actually gonna do is combine the wing and metal cap, so I have more time to get both of these, or just to get this coin and come back. See, because the star spawns all the way up there, you need to go back in the cannon. Am I gonna make it up? Nope. Okay, let's just go this way. Okay. It also is pretty cool to see the caps combined for this, because the Metal Mario while flying is really cool. Okay. Alright, now we're off to the 3rd overworld, now that all that's done. Time to get the hardest star in the game again. I also like the name for star 2, it's the same thing. Yes, Mario, that's where the key goes. This is definitely one of the hardest levels, like, to do the 100. Oh, well, that too, but one of the hardest Reds and Hundreds missions, just because of how easy it is to die, just everywhere. Of course, there's more Fly Guys and Sniffets and Lakitus and all those fun enemies that I just love throughout this game. Wow. First star, pretty easy. Wait, did he fall? Wait, what? Okay, that's never happened before. Okay. I'll just get the backup star. I mean, I never thought I would have to use this as a backup star, but yeah. The really real all-star. So that star, the star is actually surrounded by fire, but if you're just fast enough, the fire won't be able to catch up. Okay, let's have him not do that again. Yeah, I got wrecked. Okay. I think he just jumped off the edge as his starting thing. Yeah. I think I can make this jump. Okay. Yep, okay. There we go. I like how the star almost lined up with the star in the background. Okay. What? Like I said, really easy to die anywhere in this level. Anywhere and everywhere. It's really ridiculous. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I lived? Wow. Can you, like, triple jump? Okay. Alright, now since star 6 is star specific, I actually have to do Reds and Hundreds now. I really don't like this at all. I would expect at least one death on this, if not more. Okay. Oh. Okay. I moved the wrong way. I want to blame that on my control stick, but I'm not sure if it was my control stick because I moved the other way, but I think the game was trying to make me do a side flip. Where is this thing going? Ah. The fact that everything's also reshaped as a star is pretty funny. Like, that was evident in the last 10 levels, but here, like, it's every enemy. Oh my god. It's either a close call, or you just die. So it's more efficient to just kick these fly guys so that they can't, like, so you can't bounce on them or they can't chase after you and get away with it at least. Alright, this is one of the hard parts. You have 3, or you have 1 of each enemy, and it's not good. Especially when he throws fire. Okay. I don't even think I need him for coins. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Whoa. That was close. Okay, just please don't die. No. Ah! Okay. I should be safe unless the fly guy comes around again, but I don't think he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, if I didn't hit the actual flat surface there, I would have just tried to climb up the wall and fell. So that was good that I did what I did. Okay. So that warp only appears on star 6. Also, the camera doesn't want to work in that one section, but it's fine after a while. Also, that big star is just a box. Everything in this level is literally a box. Okay. Last official level of this game. Of course, 12. Okay. One of the stars I'm gonna do first is one that's actually a huge skip, where you usually go to the top of the level and then get a wing cap and then fly all the way down here. But if you use a fly guy or a double jump kick method, you can just get it without needing to do any of that. but Fly Guy is definitely a lot easier. I still have to climb the level for one of the stars though. Also, these rainbows are pretty messed up because apparently they are actually pretty hard to make. The only one I see that's actually good is this one that I'm walking on right now. One kind of cool thing about this is you like lava bounce up this entire thing to get the star. I got that pretty quickly, but sometimes it can take a lot of tries. Ah! Rip. No, come on. Don't actually die to this, please. No. Yeah. Okay. I survived. Now these boos, you don't want to dive through this section if they're there because they trigger a text box if you actually kill them, which does nothing, by the way, but yeah. Get in there. Okay, so this star is really dumb because there's two cannons you have to shoot through. One of them is a pretty easy shot. The other one requires very precise, like, cannon moving. Okay. Ew. But the bomb buddy is actually hidden down here, which is a pretty creative spot. Okay. So this is one of them. Yeah, it's making it. And then the second one. Alright, let's try this. Why is this so precise, dude? I need to line this up, and my controller doesn't like to work. Ah, haha. I knew it. I'm actually changing my controller settings so that I can. One thing I should explain about my controller is that the only option is fast, no matter like what's it called? Just the dead zone on the joystick. The only way I could make it work was through like keyboard inputs or whatever. I linked it to my keyboard. So every option is fast. And that's why it's hard to maneuver a cannon like that. and I've tried to like fix that before, but it never really worked. But in some cases it's good that it always goes fast. But okay, let's just line this up again. That one isn't too bad because you can hit the corner. Never mind, actually. But that cannon shot isn't even bad. Like, you don't even die if you miss it. I'm just being bad at the moment. Is that? Okay, thank you. Alright, unless I get this like first try or something, I'm gonna get the thing first try. Yeah, I'm changing my controller settings. Sorry if the game is like lagging a little bit. That should work. Yep, okay. Let me just change it back. I just set the range to 10% instead of 100% to have that happen in Project 64. So. Alright, I'm gonna get the other star before I get reds and hundreds. The other star actually is harder, I think, in my opinion. Okay. So for this part you just have to shoot to this one. And this part here actually isn't quicksand, thankfully. Okay, that was a little risky, but okay, there's like a crazy strat that I'm gonna do to get to this next platform. Okay, it was just the dive rollout so that you wouldn't ever hit the fire. Okay. Okay, and what? I've never had that happen. Well then, that was my own fault for trying that, but that was easy. That was an easy strat. Doesn't even qualify to be a hard strat. I just never knew you could bonk on the platform itself. Like, I should have grabbed it, but it tried to force me into the platform, and it couldn't do it, so it wouldn't let me. Ah. Okay, let's just do it again. I'll do it right this time, I promise. What the? Tiny jump. Okay. That's not good. Okay, I still made it. Good. Let's not do that again. Like, it was as simple as just doing that. I don't know why I couldn't do that before. I really don't. Alright. Well, now that's over with. Reds and hundreds time. Oh, there's, okay. I thought there was a thing over there. The reason why I get this first, by the way, is because there are invisible walls all over the place over here. Okay. But that strat seems to work, but I don't want to leave it to the end and risk it or anything like that. Ah. Why? Okay. For some reason I thought he was gonna shoot at me. Lock on to me. Box Goomba. So yeah, those are big Goombas, by the way, if you couldn't tell. When you ground pound them, it gives you 5 coins. When you don't do that, it just gives you a single coin. So it's obviously better to ground pound them. Okay. I don't want his coins flying all over the place, that's why I did that. Oh my god. Just please move that guy. Okay. 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 That's 100 coins. I just have to climb up one more time to get the red coin star. Just make it back, please. Do, 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 do. Okay. Well, that finishes the last real level of the game. Alright. All that's left is this level. Now the cool thing about this level is that it's not sped up like the other reduns, which I really like because you get to experience the level without all the stupid speed. But I mean, it definitely is new if you're just playing it with speed. But I don't like it because it's actually difficult. I don't think there's any more coins. Okay. Drop me. Okay, well that works too. That, okay. I think that's it for now. Actually, is this actually world record pace? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, if I die on the last sections a lot, then it's not going to be possible. But that should have been obvious. By the way, world record is 302 something by Tuscan T. Art Sucknant. Whatever. Alright, did I get enough coins? Is the real question. I did, okay. Okay. Okay, this is the scariest part, and of course it's left for last. Oh wait, yeah, gotta do this. Which is really scary. And same for this one. Okay. Ah! Please don't kill me. just don't. Okay, I'm missing one other red, but I think I know where I'm missing it too. It's got to be on one of these things. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Gotta admit, I was really scared. I still am. Never mind. Okay. I think I have 10 minutes to get world record. Unless I'm just being stupid, but... Lol, that fly guy. So yeah, this is the 99 star door, which requires every other star in the game to get here. And it's a recreation of Mario Bros. 1, which is pretty cool. And all that's in here is red coins, because, you know, 100 star run. Also, timing ends when I hit, or when I talk to the sign, because that's technically credits, because there's no Bowser fight in this game. Alright, and the last red coin's right here. So yeah, once again, timing ends when I touch the sign. Or just talk to it. Alright, 100. 100. And then we go on the last star, and I think I actually got world record this run. That's really weird. I felt like I died too many times, but alright, and time. I don't have to go through the credits, I just have to talk to the sign. Yeah. It just tells all the people that helped him with the hack. I should probably go to romhack's done quick. That might